Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video on Marvel Contest of Champions. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be taking a look at all the new secret hidden characters in the game. Now, I do want to spend this time to thank all the viewers, subscribers, fans that have been tweeting me, telling me there's new stuff, that you guys are just super duper amazing. Thank you so much. Also, I want to take this time to thank MCOC Mod, Marvel Contest of Champions Mod, for, producing, creating these kind of hacked kind of videos. that allows us to see the new characters or secret characters that are in the game. So thank you so much. Again, I want to thank the viewers that do like the video too. You guys are super duper amazing. Thank you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do something different today. Usually I don't do these type of videos, but I did a video for Spider-Man, which was thought it was pretty cool. The new Spider-Man game. If you haven't checked out that game, basically the new Spider-Man game. No, it is really well. The game isn't released yet. Basically, Sony put out. All right, so you might hear some Overwatch music because we have Overwatch in the background. But anyways, you might have seen the new Spider-Man game. Hopefully, you guys have seen it. I put out a video on the other channel where I put a lot of Spider-Man stuff out. And if you haven't checked it out, you can definitely check it out. Basically, they're making a new Spider-Man game for the PlayStation 4 only. So if you don't have the PlayStation 4, I don't know. I mean, I am edging to the side where I'm saying, hey, you should buy a PlayStation 4. But, that's really up to you. Anyway, so I did a video on it, and I was going through all the stuff there. So I was like, all right, let's do a video for all the new character that is available in Contest of Champions. So we're going to do it this way. What we're going to do is basically, we have a computer here, and we're just going to go over some of the stuff. And so you can see the cursor. This is a video. And basically, we're just going to go over the stuff. We're going to run it like this. And then, yeah. So here we have the Beast, right? And he looks like a pretty cool character to get. You notice those are some... I will do another edited video. But this one is just like, it's much quicker if I do it this way. And, I'll cover much more in the other videos, though. Those videos will have edited stuff and things like that. But that was his first attack. Notice that thing where he's doing this. What reminded me of a game I was playing moments ago, actually. I'm not going to say what game, though. But anyways, not this game. All right, so the Beast, that's essentially what he looks like. And this is part of the X-Men. This is a 5-star character, I guess, that MCOC mod is using. And I don't think they're not getting hit. Look at the health bar. Nothing is happening there. I'm sitting here. What? All right. So anyways. Those are some of the attacks. And like again, I will go in depth in another video. This one is just a little quick review of it. We have the Red Hulk here. This one is already released. So, Oh, some of you have been talking about MODOK. That one, they do have the skin and everything ready. They're just not releasing it. That's what's happening. All right. So, I guess they're going towards the final attack. Those are some of the combos. If you're wondering. I don't know. It seems like it's a loose combos. It would be hard for me to connect. Oh, this one I don't want to see. Yeah. I mean, let's move on. All right, let's go back a bit. I was too far off. Literally too far off. All right, so Red Hulk is done. This is his special. Oh, how can he pick up the Hulk, man? The Hulk is much bigger. All right, so look at all those spin kind of thing. That is a bit crazy. All right, so let's move on. That was the base. All right, so what we have here is his little finisher screen as well. All right, so we're at the Gambit section, and there's he is, and that's what he looks like. He has this... Oh, my God, fighting Moon Knight. Look, they both have rods. Oh, yeah, he was going to throw his cards. There's his card. I don't know. He's getting shot down. He's getting shot down. Gambit is charging his card and he gets shot down. All right, so that was the first move. Oh no, he was not charged. Oh no, he is charging the card. I thought. Oh, so he throws his cards. I thought he was blocking or something. He was like, All right, so he did his first move. I don't think there was like too special there. I guess we're gonna have to wait for the second move. We could fast forward, but I don't want to do that anymore. It's actually hard to control. All right, so second move is coming on. There's a kick. He spins it. Oh, he slams. This is my first time watching it, so that's definitely exciting. You know what, guys? We're going to move on. I can't wait until... We're going to look at the super. All right. All right, let's go back a bit. Back a bit. All right, so he's doing a little kick. He's going to launch the super soon. Right now, he has a super. Takes out the card. I like the card. Is that an ace? No, that's a queen. I think it's a queen. I don't know. All right, so he throws a bunch of cards, and there we are. That's his move. All right, so what we have here is the finisher screen that's going to be unleashed or KO. There we go. So the finisher screen. Yeah. All right, guys, we're here with Jean Grey, and let me just pause this video for now. I really like the character. I mean, I don't know, a lot of players have been asking me, hey, you know, when you see Jean Grey, tell me so I can go pick up the game or play. All right, so I really like this character. Like, I don't know, I mean, the design looks nice. The green, she has the yellow here. It kind of looks like gold, and of course the yellow here and here. It kind of makes a V on the chest, and of course she has red hair. So we're gonna continue. Oh, you notice she has a mask on as well. Come on, where's the mask? Show me the mask. All right, so that was a bit of combo. I can't see the mask, but you see a mask. All right, so she does this lightning strike. It kind of reminds me of Storm. Like, to be honest, it does remind me of Storm. And of course, she has her heavy attack. I think it's gonna be a sort of spin. That's what I think. All right, some kicks. There we go. That looks like Storm's attack. Yeah, that looks like Storm's attack. Definitely. No doubt about it. That looks like Storm's attack. I don't think the moves are finalized. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, though. Let's look at the super. All right. So definitely, in my opinion, the moves are not finalized. So far, the only moves that are being used is the move set of Storm. So I'm pretty sure it's going to probably do something else. I could be wrong, though, but hopefully they're going to change that move set. Doesn't make sense, right? Come on. Come on. It doesn't make sense at all. All right. Anyways, I wanted to pause the video to show you guys the mask for Jean Grey. It's been a long while since I've actually watched the show, right? So I don't remember exactly. Come on. Come on, stop kicking her, Storm. All right, so she has this mask here. It's been a really long while since I watched the cartoon or comic or animated series. So what I do remember from Jean Grey is basically the actress. Okay, so she does the special again. And again, this reminds me of Storm's move. This really reminds me of Storm's move. Right now, I think this is just, Jean Grey's move is not complete yet. So they're just using Storm's move to replace it so they can go into battle. That's what I'm thinking. Anyways, I guess the finisher screen probably is finished. So we're going to look at the finisher screen. All right, so here is the finisher screen, and it looks like Storm's finisher screen. I got to say, a lot of the stuff, in my opinion, Jean Grey so far in this video is only using Storm's move. It's not actually Jean Grey's move, which means that the move sets are not complete. So, whatever you're watching, it's not done yet. So we'll have to wait until Jean Grey's move sets are done, and then they'll probably, be different. But you notice this actually gives me a lot better view, man. I wasted my time trying to look, pause the video before. But anyway, she has this blue kind of thing, and this looks like a V again. And she has the mask. Yeah, this looks gold, yellow, whatever you want to call it, and then there's green. Funny thing is, this fingernail things, that's what I notice in a lot of Marvel stuff. In Spider-Man, they have these different colors on the fingernails. Well, not the fingernails, the fingers. And of course, this part is green, and she has some heels. Let's move on. Okay, guys, so what we have here is Loki, and you notice he has a staff there. I don't know if I like the design. It looks kind of weird. I guess we'll have to check out the finisher screen to actually know what he will look like exactly. But that's the first move. He does like some sort of blast behind his back. It looks like these moves are completely new, which means that, hey, this thing is done. It looks like it. I could be wrong, though. That staff spin doesn't... Oh, no, wait. That is different. It looks different now. All right. So, that's the second move. The ice. That thing is cool. So, Jean Grey is going to, Jean Grey is going to be a while. Because that moveset's not done yet, right? Loki's moveset looks like it's completed. Oh, right. Did you guys know about Taylor Swift dating the actor, the Loki actor? I was like thinking, gosh. I don't know. Anyways, let's not talk about that. But, yeah. Those were his first move and second move. I guess now he's just doing some combos there. Special move. Oh my god. He's gonna wait for Thor to attack first. Oh my god! Loki looks really... I don't know if I... Hold on, hold on. I don't know if I like this Loki. Look at him. Look at the mouth right there. Oh my god. I prefer the actor. To be honest, I don't know about this Loki. I prefer the animated series Loki. Alright guys, I skipped forward because it was taking too long, but you know, that was his second attack. You notice the ice barrage kind of thing. I don't know what it's called. But here's the finisher screen, and let's pause it here so we can get a good look at Loki. Well, I can't really see him, but you notice he has like a split hair that goes down towards the back, and the staff looks kind of weird. I'm not used to seeing a staff like that, obviously. It looked longer before, and it's kind of twisted in my opinion. Yeah, but then again, maybe, you know, that does suit Loki, but the outfit, that is definitely a Loki outfit. Alright, so let's move on to the next character. What we have here is Nightcrawler, and I actually saw this one already. I was cutting the video, and I actually saw this one already. Notice he has a sword. I like his sword. I like any character with swords. That looks cool. If Civil War had a sword, that would be amazing. Alright, so there's the first attack. He does this kind of dash thing, and notice that he has evade. That's one of the things that I actually, when I was cutting the video, I had to add in. He has this evade, which allows him to warp back, which is pretty cool. And it looks like if you swipe backwards as well, what happens is that he will do that kind of disappearing thing. Alright, like I was saying, I do like characters with sword. That's why, you know, I like the Nightcrawler. And look at that. Nice spin. That was the second attack, if you're wondering. We're going to fast forward. Alright guys, what we have coming up is his ultimate attack, and we're going to be looking at Nightcrawler's ultimate attack in a moment. You know, I like his sword. Look at, he throws the sword down, and then it kind of swivels over, and then he disappears, and then he punches. Oh my god, that is crazy. If somebody was hitting me like that in the game, that would be crazy. Alright, so that was the Nightcrawler's ultimate attack. Really cool attack. Let's go forward, and I guess pretty much Nightcrawler is going to win, and then we'll take a look at the final ending finisher screen, as I like to call it. Alright, so he jumps up, he disappears, the sword goes down, and that's pretty much it. He's not coming back. He's not coming back. Let's move on. Up next, I'm really surprised about this character. This is Wolverine Weapon X. I think this is essentially where he actually escaped from, you know, Weapon X, and essentially that's what he's wearing. He has that helmet kind of thing. I could be completely wrong. If I'm wrong, you could always let me know in the comment section below. But, you know, that's what he's wearing. I don't know. He's wearing something there. Hold on, hold on. Like, he's wearing something there. He's half naked, I gotta say. And, you know, he has this helmet kind of thing on. Of course, he has also these things wrapped around his arms. Of course, these things too. Those look like Bolt, but you know, again, I haven't actually checked up on this character. I'm surprised that they released this character. First move is pretty much the same, so it's kind of a recycled move, and it looks like the heavy attack is different. No, it just looks different because he's not wearing anything. All right, so anyways, it looks different because he's not wearing anything. You'll notice that, yeah, his claws are not. I don't know. His claws are there. He has 3 claws, yeah. Yeah, you can see all 3 claws right there. And he's wearing something here. And he has these things going across his arm. That's what I was talking about. I was trying to show you guys. And these bolts I was talking about are right there. And of course, the helmet. I'm not sure what this thing is. It looks like it's attached to his heart or, you know, his nipple or something. And this thing is attached to the back of his head. That's what it looks like. But oh, something I missed down here. Down here, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, is, I don't know, something like near his ankle. But it's there. Of course, these strings there too. Alright, so his special... Oh, let's pause this. You can see he has like a beard there, and claws are pretty much the same thing. You notice these things that hangs around his thighs? I don't know what they are, but... Oh, this one is actually ripped. Alright, never mind. Alright, so that looks like the same attack, you know. I could be wrong, but it looks like the same attack. This is Wolverine Weapon X, and he does that thing, which is pretty much the same thing. I think, you know, the moves are the same. I don't see anything that's too different. You can always let me know in the comments section below if you see anything that's different. But anyways, those are all the secret characters in the game. I just wanted to do this review, go over everything. Now, if you're going to ask me which character I like the most so far, I'd have to say Jean Grey. Even though I got a bit confused back there, I probably have. Because when I was looking at Jean Grey, it looks like she was using Storm's moves, right? Obviously and clearly. It looked like they were Jean Grey was using Storm's move, and I think again that's because the move sets are not ready, and what that usually means is that that character is gonna, it's gonna take a while before she comes out. Now, I could be wrong. Might probably be wrong too. But one of the things I noticed while I'm looking at this is that he has this thing here. I don't know. It's attached to this thing. This thing's attached to that thing. So I don't know. I just wanted to point that out as well. Now, like I was saying, Jean Grey is probably the character I like the most. Now, I think Nightcrawler will be in the next battle arena. I could be completely wrong. But anyways, that is about it for this video. I just wanted to do this kind of review and check out these trailers. I do want to thank everyone that has been commenting, letting me know about the new characters, as well as viewers that hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please like the video. And of course, I do want to thank MCOC Mod